Hi, welcome to this video. And today it's springtime here in Vancouver. It's March, the beginning of March, and um, I'm going to show you my organizers, my tool organizers or parts organizers. And I started off repairing computers, and then you start collecting parts, and then you need some place to contain all your parts. So basically, I'm going to show you a whole bunch of different organizers today, stuff you can get at different hardware stores. I live in Canada, and so you can get these type of things where if you're just working on something, you can just put all the parts in a little tray like this. A lot of stuff you can get like at the kitchen department at like a discount store, you can get stuff like this. At we have a place called Winners, and it has a really big kitchen department, and you can get a lot of stuff there. So anyways, I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you all the different containers that I have for parts. And we'll start with these basic ones. These are like when I started to get into first started in electronics, I would replace capacitors, and then I get a whole bunch of capacitors, and so it was mostly capacitors for these ones, and these are pretty inexpensive. And I think these are made by Stanley, and you can get them at a place called Lowe's or Rona. I think I got these at, they used to be called Lowe's, and I was taken over by Rona, or the other way around. So in Canada, I live in Vancouver, BC. So, but anyways, I think these are made by Stanley, and I think I got these at Lowe's or Rona. And, these are just your basic small parts. These are really good for small parts. And so I got a bunch of these. And I think the ones that I got at Rona were made by Stanley. Here's another one, and this one's made by Stanley, I'm pretty sure. And these are cheap. I think these are like definitely under $10. And get them as cheaply as you can. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for this. Obviously, it's only worth a couple bucks at the most. So, but this one's nice because it's got the dividers. I think if you find them at the brand Stanley makes these, they sell like a package where you get like 3 of these for like $10 or something. And then you have something like this where you buy something on eBay, and it comes with a container. Like this is like, these are different size grommets, rubber grommets. So it already comes with this little plastic thing, this little plastic case. That's pretty handy. So sometimes you get that with stuff you buy. Then there's these ones like that sometimes you buy something like drill bits, and you get like a container for it. These are really nice drill bits. They go all the way up to 1/2 inch over here. Good for metal and wood. And this is also really handy to have, is a little tote, like little plastic tote like this. This is really great because I put all my electronics repair stuff in here, and it's just easy. After I'm done, I just put everything away really quickly. And it's just like the stuff that I go to the most for working, like all different size screwdrivers, Captain tape, different sets of pliers, Torx, and regular screwdrivers, different screwdrivers, a little bit of soldering stuff, and then, some go-to parts. If I'm working on stuff, I'll just put a few parts that I'm using that day or the next day in here. So those are really handy, these little totes, and they're easy to clean. You just wipe them down, and they're just easy to clean off. That's really handy. Here's something that a lot of people wouldn't think of using. And this is a paint tray. This is like for watercolor paints. So this is like a little watercolor paint tray, but look at how much stuff it holds. And it's easy for organizing, and it's all like visible. And it's right at your fingertips. You know, I got little connectors right here, screws, etc., etc. So these are really handy. It's actually a watercolor paint tray. So that makes a great little organizing tray. Here's something that I got. Somebody was just throwing this away. And I don't know if I showed you this one, but this is a bit case. So it holds a lot of bits. And actually you can tilt these up like that. See how you can tilt them up? And you can even like move this up or down, move these up or down. So this is a really nice Milwaukee. It's called Shockwave, so it's really for shockwave bits. But I just threw all. It holds a lot of bits. I threw all my other bits in there, and it's a really nice sturdy case. Somebody just threw that away. So here's sort of Home Depot brand case. So these are pretty cheap, but these are nice parts organizing trays. And it's got a little tray that comes out, and you can put more stuff in the bottom underneath it. And it's got dividers. You can pull the divider out too. So that's a nice little case. Those are great. You can organizing because you can just put one in these little cases. You can just put one set of stuff in each case. So this is another one. This is a double-sided one. This is a little bit bigger. It's more like a suitcase style. And this one you can put stuff in either side. And it's got the trays that move. You can pull the tray divider out. These little tray dividers. So you can make bigger sections. So that's really nice. And it's got two sides. So you close that side and you flip it over, and you can put more stuff in that side too. So that's a nice little case. And these are like Home Depot brand. So I'm not going to show you every single case I've got, but here's another one, and it's got two trays, and it's similar, but it's only one-sided, but it's a little bit deeper. And as you can see, I use this for drill bits and spade bits and sockets. I even got like a selection of like hole saws there. So that's quite heavy, holds a lot. And this one's a bigger clear plastic organizer. I got lots of capacitors. This one's from Stanley, and I think it's at Rona's or Lowe's. You can get these. I really like these. This is a Stanley one. It came bundled, so I think I got this one, this large one, and two small ones bundled from Stanley. And as you can see, you can take these little dividers out. That's a pretty nice little case. I'm pretty sure that one's made by Stanley. Here's another thing that's really good, and that's these. Sometimes you'll go to like a store like that sells kitchen stuff, like I was saying, and you can get these little containers, and these are like they're good for electronics. Here I've got some mica capacitors. So these are really nice, and you can find these in like a kitchen store. Okay, I'm gonna go into some of the bigger ones. Here's another one from a company called P-O-U or P-A-U? P-A-U-L-I-N. Probably a French company from Canada. So there's a big one, and that's at, I got that from Rona, which I believe is taken over by Lowe's now in Canada. So that's a big one, and it's got deep compartments, and you can move these compartments around. These ones on the sides, you can take the separators. These are little black separators. You can pull them out. They're hard to pull out, but these are like the little black separators. So, but it's only for these like side components, these side compartments right here. And that's an interesting design. It's only one-sided. The other thing too is that the bottom is like rounded at the bottom, so when you put your parts in, it's easier to take the parts out because it's not square inside, it's rounded at the bottom. Now we get into the bigger stuff. This I got on sale. I never probably would have bought it at full price, but this one's your Milwaukee. It's this is like my most deluxe box, and it's kind of like the Milwaukee brand. It is the Milwaukee brand. It's about 4 inches deep. It's got really nice, plastic, heavy duty plastic handle, heavy duty plastic closures. I think this was on sale for $20-something, so it was a pretty good deal. The really nice thing about them is these compartments come right out like that. It's really nice. It's got two sizes. It's got these smaller size, and then it's got these larger, wider ones. These are really large. So as you can see, this is tubes. So these are old radio tubes in here. I just covered them in bubble wrap. See, they're old radio tubes in bubble wrap. So I got those in there, protecting those. I got some brand new TRS jacks here. Some brand new, another TRS jack. I even got some bicycle components because here's some brake pads from disc brakes. Assorted computer screws. Assorted connectors. And even headphone accessories in here. So yeah, this is my Milwaukee one. Pretty nice. Again, this is like one of the most pricey ones. I think it's like $30+. I don't know what that translates to US dollars. I wouldn't pay more than like 30 US for it, but it's still a really nice case. And you can stack these on top. If you get a bunch of these Milwaukee ones, you can stack them and clamp them together and stuff like that. Almost at the end is I couldn't resist getting this one because this one's pretty much exactly the same as the Milwaukee, but it's made by Dewalt. The only difference is that you can see the handle takes up a lot of room here. So the Milwaukee actually holds more because the handle's on the outside. So this is like the Dewalt version. And the plastic doesn't feel as high quality as the Milwaukee. But that doesn't really matter. It's all about, how does it stand the test of time. So again, it's got the big, you can see the big sort of clamps. And I didn't mention, but they both have like rubber seals. They have the rubber seals. And this one's just like the Milwaukee. It's got the trays that come out. And again, like the Milwaukee, it's got two larger size trays. So yeah, this is the DeWalt version, and it was a really good price. I think it was like $20 give or take. So it was a really good price. So I couldn't pass it up. And I can't really go into the durability because I use these at home for electronics. But I think the Milwaukee and the Dewalt, they're made for like job site, so they're pretty durable. Here's the last ones, and these ones are sort of Home Depot brand again. And I'm using these for, like, I bought a large selection of resistors from eBay, and I haven't even sorted them out yet, so I've sorted some of them. So these are Home Depot brand. These are pretty cheap, but they're still pretty nice. And you know, these are nice, and they stack together. You buy two of them. So I bought two of them, and they clamp together too. So you can, like, you know, you can lock them together. It's not that sturdy. It looks a little bit flimsy. I don't know if that will hold up very long, but those are pretty cheap. I think it was like two of these for like $10, something like that. So yeah, these are like Home Depot brand. So anyways, that's my organizer rundown. Those are most of my organizers. So anyways, it helps to have everything at your fingertips, and so you know where everything is, so you can just grab what you need, and you don't have to sort through a whole bunch of stuff to find what you need when you're working. So I hope you liked that video, and I hope everybody's enjoying the spring weather. Thanks for watching.